Okay, so starting out, I am going to prime my eyelids with Candelight. This is the color. And it's just going to give me a good base to put everything else on top of. Okay, and I just have a normal eyeshadow brush. And I'm just going to blend this all the way up to my eyebrow. So when you're using ShadowSense, it starts as a liquid and dries as a powder, which is awesome. So you get about 2 minutes where you can work it. And then once it dries, it's not going anywhere. So you've got some time to blend in and blend up. And if you get little mistakes underneath like I just did, you can wipe them away. Now I'm going to go in with pink Opal Shimmer. So this is a really pretty light pink and it's got some shimmer in it. I like shimmery eyeshadow personally. So I'm just going to take a little hard to do it in the phone, little dot there. Take my brush. So it's really light, that first coat. And that's kind of how the ShadowSense works. It usually doesn't go on super dark at first, so you can layer. So you let your one layer kind of dry a little bit and throw on another one. Okay, so I've got that on. It's very subtle. You can even tell. Now I'm going to come in with the regular smoked Topaz. So this almost looks like slightly green in here, but it's just a really nice gray. I love this. I'm going to do this in my crease. I'm going to put like a dot here. And then work it. So these do take a little bit more working than standard eyeshadows. So when I edit this video, I'll probably speed this section up a little bit. So just blend, blend, blend. This brush I have is a pretty soft brush. I'll probably be looking for something a little stiffer to help me move the color around in the future. This works pretty well. And again, I still have enough time to kind of wipe some away if I get a little crazy. Okay, now on this side, and work it. I don't know if it's just me, but whenever I'm doing my left eye, I don't do it as well as my right. Anybody else with me on that? It's like the whole right-handed left eye problem. Okay, so that's where we're at so far. I'm going to let that dry for a second. I'm going to switch over to my blush. So I just got some BlushSense in. This color is called Pouty Pink. Okay, it will come out. So I've got just a little dot there. I'm going to blend this out. This is really light is what it looks like. There you go, the pink's showing up. Like magic. Okay, and I've just got the tiniest little drop there, so that little bit is gonna go a long, long way. You can also use ShadowSense for your blush, and a perfect color for that is Mulberry. But it's a little bit thicker, so you gotta work a little bit more when you're like blending it out. For my eyes now that stuff's dried a bit, I'm going to come in with Smoked Topaz Shimmer. So a lot of the ShadowSense colors have like a matte color and a shimmer version of it. And so what I put on before on the top, that was the, in my crease was just the regular Smoked Topaz. And now I'm going to come in with the Smoked Topaz Shimmer. A little bit here, a little bit there, and then work it in. And this isn't making it terribly darker right now, but it is giving me some shimmer. A little bit here, a little bit there. And now I'm going to come in with two things. So I've got Sandstone Pearl ShadowSense, which is a lighter color than the Candelight that I used earlier, and Pearlizer. It's just got really subtle, beautiful shimmer to it. You get a little pearlescent shimmer going on there. So I'm just going to do a tiny little dab here of Sandstone Pearl and a tiny little dab of Pearlizer and work that over. Okay, I'm going to come back with Pink Opal Shimmer and make the inside a little bit brighter. Okay, so that's about it for the shadow. Now I'm going to come in with Onyx, which is black ShadowSense, but I've got a liquid eyeliner brush, you know, the real thin guy, and I'm going to open the Onyx and just get a little bit off of the applicator, just a really little bit, like right on the end, because we're going to be doing, unless you want super duper thick eyeliner. So I just kind of press it on here, you get a nice thin line, which works best for this brush. It's very stiff, the one that I have. You could also rub it, but if you want a really sharp line, I just touch, and it goes on so easily. And this stuff is awesome. Like, whenever I use eyeliner, my face is a little oily, and it just seems like it, you know, smears just a little bit in that corner, like, immediately, right? Who's with me? So this stuff, once it's dry, doesn't go anywhere. I'm actually going to put a little bit under my lashes, which I never do because it's just like, you put it on and it's freaking gone. Okay, so I've got a little bit under there, and again, you have about 2 minutes to work with this, so if you wanted to do a smudge, you could smudge this out of it. Like, look how pretty that is, and once it dries, it goes nowhere. Like, I've played in a 7-hour volleyball tournament, and yeah, all my makeup was still there when I was done. It was crazy. It's great. I'm getting a little bit more off the applicator for the other side. Okay, so I totally messed that up. And the nice part is I have time to fix it before it dries. So there it is. Again, I never used to put eyeliner below my eye, because I don't know what voodoo magic other girls do, but it would just disappear like right away, right? So, okay, so I've just got my off-brand mascara. Senegence does have an awesome mascara. It's waterproof and it's not clumpy. People are obsessed with it. It comes in black and brown. They also have like a lash primer called Undersense, which I've been trying to get my hands on, that you basically put on underneath your lashes, or not underneath, on your lashes first, underneath your color. You layer the color on top, and then you have like nice thick lashes. Okay, so here we are so far. One of the BlushSense colors that I got is called Bronze. So I'm actually going to try this for contours. It's going to be the first time, so we'll see how it looks. But I really like the consistency of the Pouty pink that I use, so I think this will probably blend really well. Okay, so we just got like a little dot there. I have cool skin tone, so it's reading a little orange on me. If you have a warmer skin tone, it's probably really good for you. It's not as dark as I thought it would be either. I'm just going to blend that out pretty well so I don't look too orange. So a little dot. Yeah, it's lighter than I thought it would be, so you could really use this just as your blush too. But since I'm pale, it kind of works. Little dots right there. Okay, do one big nose. A little bit of highlighting. I'm just going to take some Pearlizer right here and right there. This isn't so much as highlighting, it's just giving me a little bit of shimmer in those places. So it's not really making it that much lighter. There is actually a white concealer that I just don't have over here right now that would work really well for this for me because I'm so pale. So if I mix some of this Pearlizer with the white concealer, that would get a little bit better highlight. Okay, so today's color is a new color I just got in. Super excited to try it. It's called Violette. So you want to shake, 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 shake. When you're shaking, don't hit it against your hand. These are glass vials and they can break. So just shake like this. Shake it up really well, especially if you have a matte color, you need to shake the crap out of those. Okay, so you want to scrape off your applicator a bit. You want to go thin with your layers. Okay, you're going to start in one corner, all the way across in one direction. Same on the top, you're going to do 3 layers total, and try to go the same direction each time. This is going to be pretty. Don't touch your lips together because they're going to be very sticky. Try and get your lips nice and flat when you're applying it so it goes on nice and smooth. Dry. Have a little dance party. Okay, I'm doing Glossy today. Now you smush together. Spread out your gloss. Okay, so check this out. The ShadowSense doesn't go anywhere. Feel that? Nothing? Nothing on my hand? The eyeliner too. I'll try not to smear the mascara. Okay, I smeared a little bit of mascara there. Eyeliner still looking fresh to death though. Awesome. Nothing. Alright, I hope you enjoyed this video. If there are anything else you'd like to see, just let me know in the comments and I will do my best. Thanks for hanging out. Mwah!